Hello guys, I'm Dembro and I am the lead developer of a new total conversion mod called Pax Romana, which aims at bringing the ancient Roman world in CK3. So, today I want to show you a little thing I've been working on, which is the city-state government. Right now, as you can see, there is still a lot of work to do, and there are not actually playable factions, except these two cities here, the city-state of Messana and the city-state of Syracuse. So it's not important which one we choose. Let's say Syracuse. We will play as a tyrant Hiero of Syracuse. In the actual final game will be Hiero II. So how city-state government work? So first off, we can't actually have a title which tier is higher than duchy tier. So right now our title is a county tier. We can arrive to duchy tier, like taking the Duchy of Sicilia or the Duchy of Cirtensis or Lucania, but we can't go higher, like we can't be the city-state of Magna Graecia or the city-state of Africa Proconsularis. We can't do any of that. Why? Because, well, I accept a city-state to be pretty small. I don't think a city-state would have been more big than a certain amount, you know. So, what is the thing that actually makes the city-states unique? So, if you go to the Realm tab, we can see there's another little thing here, which is the league. So the city-state of Syracuse isn't in any league yet. So if you go here, you can see that leagues are an assembly of city-states. They have a leader who is the one that gets to decide who enters and who leaves. Every member is allied between each other for mutual protection and monetary gains. So let's go ahead and create a new league. It doesn't cost anything. Okay, so we have a couple of things here to see. Here we can see the league members. Right now there's just the city-state of Syracuse, obviously. The name of the league. The name of the league is tied to the adjective of the primary title of the league leader. And to enter a league, you must be a city-state. You can't enter a league as a tribal government, or we will see as a respublica government or as a dynastic government. We can disband the league. This is something you can only do if there's just one member in the league, so there's just the league leader. We can take 300 golds right now. We can see here there are league's funds, so there is a chest and there is the income. Right now we have 0 gold in the chest, but every 3 months we will get 4 more golds in the chest. Obviously this amount of income will be greater if there are more members in the league. Right now there's just one, and as we can see here, league's funds, these modifiers takes us 10% of our monthly income. This monthly income, as I said, will go into the chest. If I disband the league, every money in the chest will get back to me. So, how do we make other members enter the league? So we are the league leader, so we can decide to make other members enter the league. If we are not the league leader, we can't do that. Let's say we want Tyrant Marcus of Messana to be into our league. So we'll propose him to enter the Syracusan league. He will accept, sometimes he doesn't, but this time he accepts. So let's send him a proposal and let's wait for his app. Oh, okay, here it is. So we can see here the city-state of Messana is inside the Syracusan league, and our income has become greater. So if we switch character to the city-state of Messana and we go to the Realm tab and the League tab, we can see we are in the Syracusan League. We are now the league leader, because the league leader is currently the city-state of Syracuse. But we can see here that differently from the previous character, we can usurp the leader. We cannot disband the league, obviously, because we are not the league leader, but we can usurp the leader. Let's see, we can, as you can see, we can't do that right now. It's not possible. But why? You must have 3 times the authoritas of the league leader to usurp him. So what is authoritas? If we see right up here, we can see there is a new icon near the holding icon, the authoritas. Authoritas determines the amount of authority you have in your state. It is a weighted average of your god, army, and mostly your prestige. So, having a negative amount of authoritas may lead to very bad consequences. Right now, there aren't really any very bad consequences, right? But in the future, we will add the possibility of members inside a realm governed by a character with negative authoritas to rise up. So, we must have 3 times the authoritas of the league leader, or the league leader must have a negative amount of authoritas. If you go here, we can see that the authoritas is under the holding icon. So, authoritas of the Tyrant Hero of Syracuse is 411. Our authoritas is 296. We have not enough authoritas. As we read earlier, to increase the amount of authoritas, we need to increase our army amount, the amount of soldiers we have, the amount of gold, or the prestige, which is normally the most effective way to increase authoritas. Prestige has a much greater weight in determining the amount of authoritas a character has. So just for the sake of it, let's get a lot of prestige, and we now have 1796 authoritas, while Count Hero of Syracuse has just 411. So if we return here, we can see we can usurp the leader. So let's do that. Okay, I'm famous, and as you can see, he didn't like that, obviously. As a league leader, we can decide to expel people. So we can tell Count Hero, but Tyrant Hero of Syracuse to go out. We can decide to ban him from the league. So the alliance is broken because you form an alliance when you enter a league. So the alliance is broken, and he obviously likes us even less. So ban from league, minus 30. If we can ask him to re-enter our league, the Messenian League, because now we are the leader of the league. Well, he will not accept, obviously, because he doesn't like us enough. Another thing is that any member of the league can decide to leave. Now, let's just make him accept forcefully to enter the league. Okay, let's switch again. Now let's become the Count Tyrant Hero of Syracuse. Okay, you know what? I don't wanna be in the Messenian League anymore. Fuck it, I wanna make my whole league. So I tell Count Tyrant Marcus that I wanna leave. Okay, we leave the league. Alliance broken. Now let's switch character again. Tyrant Marcus of Messana. We are pretty pissed that Count Tyrant Hero of Syracuse decided to get out of our league. We don't like that. So we decide, fuck it. We will reintegrate you in the league, whether you like it or not. So we will do that, and because we have the yes man activated, we can enforce our demands without fighting. So we won. What do we win? Well, we get all of his titles, which is pretty strong, gonna be honest, but life is hard. So we can decide to do that because maybe we want to expand our territory, or maybe we say, you know what, you don't want to stay in my league anymore. I don't care. I'll conquer you. Now I will put in here someone that likes me a lot, like my marshal. Good, you're now the new tyrant of Syracuse. And you know what? You will enter my league. And so, our previous member now is again part of our league, whether he liked it or not. So, good. That is basically the league system. I just want to clarify one thing. Authoritas and legitimacy are two different things. So you can have a lot of authoritas, so let's say authority, you can have a lot of authority but not have a lot of legitimacy, or be very legitimate but have no authority. We still have a lot of work to do, like in the history you can see there's just a bunch of counties but no actual ruler, except like here in Italy we have some tribes, the Insubri tribe, the Boii tribe, the Veneti tribe, the Letobici tribe, the History tribe, the Liguri tribe, and the Tauri tribe. But they are tribe government, Druidistic, Gallic. The coat of arms, as you can see, is not changed. We have to change it, obviously. We can't accept it. A lot of names, like here, Dine of McGinnessy is not localized. Even here, you probably saw it. Oh, this guy, yeah, I changed it, but Tyrant Geronid dynasty is not localized. So there's a lot of work to do with history. Not only that, there are still two types of governments we have to do. The Res Publica government, which will obviously be the type of government for the Res Publica Romana and the Carthage Republic, and the dynastic government, which will have a particular system when you have to balance the opinion of three different factions. So, yeah, that's everything. If you wanna help, just the Discord in the description. You can enter, and whatever you think you can do to help, anything can probably be helpful. We need people for to make models, because we don't have custom models right now. Artists for the coat of arms, historians, maybe, scripters, because they can be very helpful to make the other types of governments we get ever to create. Yeah, that's basically all. Hope I'll see you in the next one.